Wow. Hey, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's live stream. Um, you will have to pardon me. It's one of those days where, here we go. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another day. As we live stream for today, we'll go straight to the day trading. Um, the white load the reduction was doing, so I didn't have electricity, and I went to sit waiting for electricity to come back. Guess what? I passed out, unfortunately, woke up in time. So I welcome you all. We're only gonna go straight to day trading. Don't forget to like and subscribe as you're joining us. Today we're gonna only do day trading. Swing positioning, perhaps in between. We'll update on the swing positioning, and I hope I'm audible and clear. If you can't hear me, please say. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll speak about this another day, but my trade is looking, yeah, it's looking very good. Okay. Day trading, just quickly do analysis because we don't have the entire day. We started late. Also not analyzing, but let's go straight into it. Daily high, daily low is still intact. Previous daily high, previous daily low still intact for Nasdaq. Um, okay, here I'm not going to even try to justify a lot of things. We have not even tapped on this daily fair value gap that I said that will be my draw of liquidity. Come on. Just don't want to start afresh, marking it. Um, so below yesterday's high, below yesterday's low, there is still a drop liquidity lower to come back to that previous. Check out the previous daily low, come back to this daily fair value gap. And then weekly, we have taken weekly high. Have we traded inside this week, 50% of this weekly range? Not really. So if we come back to this 50% of the weekly rate of the weekly candle, we come back to 50% of that. We'll be coming back to this daily fair value gap that I am saying it's a draw of my liquidity long term. So we could be looking into coming back lower again. As I said, that's a possibility. As you are watching as I am watching, and that's a possibility of a trade that you could get. However, did I even remove it? However, we are inside. Ooh, okay. We are inside a 4H fair value gap here. We are directly inside a 4-hour fair value gap. So if we're to look at it, Nasdaq is inside the 4-hour fair value gap, taken out the 4-hour fair value gap. Did we even trade just tap the 50% mark of the fair value gap that it left? So there is a lot of draw of liquidity to come back to this 4-hour fair value gap lower. To come back to this 4-hour fair value gap lower. Something like that. Um, so inside this 4-hour fair value gap, I just want to see what's happening and what move can I take from this 4-hour fair value gap. Because the draw of liquidity could be lower. Yeah. Look at that. Reacting inside this 4 hour value gap. But as we go to lower time frame, that's when I'll see what I'm looking for today. I am going to remove this, but we are also exactly. Oh, remember this area yesterday? So for those that were trading with me yesterday, remember this draw of liquidity that I was looking for yesterday to say my draw of liquidity? It is this 1 hour fair value gap with a breaker. We are there today. Are we going to get a reaction, something like lower prices? This 1 hour it's about to close. Perhaps we're going to get something like that. But that was the draw of liquidity yesterday for me. And the market has exactly reacted as expected. Unfortunately, yesterday bias was wrong and I've taken a loss. But the overall bias, I guess it was correct. So that draw to liquidity, and there is an SMT here because already Nasdaq has already reacted directly on that 1 hour fair value gap that we're talking about. Interesting, yeah. Okay. Oh, lovely. And then also within the same area, there is a 15 minutes fair value gap, yeah. And I think it's gonna give me lower prices. Sorry. And I think it's gonna we've taken London low, spirit to the upside, come back to that 1 hour 15 minutes fair value gap. And we could look to distribute lower as well within the time frame that I'm telling you here. Yeah. I could look for lower prices to come to this. One of the first target is 15 minutes fair value gap, yeah. I think that's another draw of liquidity for me to say if I can look for prices to come back here before we shoot back to the upside, um, it will make sense. So you see that if okay, we still reject, come back here before we push it to the upside. So you can take a trade to short and look for longs there. There is that possibility as well. I am not gonna cancel that possibility. Also, S&P 500 exactly on that 50 minutes fair value came back to that 50 minutes fair value gap. And then I think I'm gonna look for shorts. I'm not gonna rush it, but shorts will make sense at this point in time. As I said, to come back to this 15 minutes range, I think I'm gonna close my trade there to look for long position in these areas. Okay. Okay. I think we'll mark that as liquidity sweep. If this 5 minutes closes like that, that will mark it as a sweep of liquidity for both sides. Uh, sweep liquidity. Okay, now this is something that I need to be watching very closely. Oh, shucks. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's a very huge gap, eh? If this closes like this, I'm gonna look for shorts. Yeah. I am gonna look for shorts, yeah. But what's happening here? It's coming to this area. Ooh, I should be careful. I should be very careful. I should be very careful on how I play this trade. Oh, I should be very careful. Okay. I am not gonna take it. I wanted to take shots. I have only one problem with the shot that I'm wanting to take. Um, could be looking for shots, yeah. Oh God. No. Look at this. Nah, there's no risk to reward. You could look for this loan, then that's when there is risk to reward. Should I take the shots? No, I'm not. I don't like this. I don't like this. And to look for lower prices, I will be forcing it. Yeah. No. I'm not gonna take the shots, guys. I'll explain why. Let me wait for this 15 minutes to close. I'll explain why. We are coming to this fair value gap here that I said it's my possibility of looking for longs if the short made sense, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna take it. There's no risk to reward for me. Not gonna take it, unfortunately. But I will mark it for anyone who wants to take this trade. Look. This will be a very good trade to. Oh shucks, this will be a very good trade to be honest. Look at that. You will be in a trade, but I personally am not gonna take that, and I'll explain why. But you will be on a trade if we're looking for this trade. Already, we are coming closer to the 50 minutes value gap. Oh shucks. Okay. Nope. This is the trade that I'm not gonna take. Possibility of longs are here now for me. Look at that. Yeah, that was too deep. You know what? Ever since I started the live stream, the market has not given me a breather to think. Remember, I said I'm not going to take this trade, so it's not something I'm looking for. SMT, yeah. Uh, I would have wanted to take longs, maybe if it stayed there, give a consolidation, have a market structure shift to look for lower prices to come back here. But unfortunately, it just dipped, tapped exactly where I wanted to enter, and then, oh, come on, what am I doing? And then we immediately rejected. So I am gonna stay out. There is an SMT here. Yeah. Our friend S&P 500 didn't react to the 15 minutes fair value gap while Nasdaq did. So if Nasdaq takes out this high, where is the next clear target for Nasdaq? So the next clear target for Nasdaq is the previous daily high. We are consolidating. Yeah. It's a previous daily high. So I am looking for higher prices now. So I'm gonna see where to target on this higher price. Let me see. As my drop liquidity. Okay. I am gonna look into that when I get there. But yeah, I know I've not checked the comments even because ever since I started the stream, the market it's already giving something. I'm gonna look for continuation to the upside. I don't think this 1 hour will hold. Could hold and start lower prices. I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna force a trade that is not there for me. Let me put it that way. Yeah. For me, uh, yeah, just gonna mark current highs. That will be that would be possible high that to look for targets. The one with a tiny fair value gap is this high here. So let's see. That is disturbing this high. The one I love, I said, is this high here with a fair value gap on top. That would be an overall target. But even if it flips that high, look at the spread. Look at where your stop loss should be. Oh God, this range I hate. I am gonna look for longs, guys. Not now, obviously, but I'm just saying that my overall bias tonight, for now, it's long. And I hope you guys understand why I didn't take the shots. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not gonna take the shots there. I hope you guys understand. So I guess we wait for something like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Kumar, hi. How are you? Sorry, I've been just quickly doing the analysis. Look at that move. I'm gonna wait for the next two candles to see where they move. We've already closed above this high, but I just want to see it with a fair value gap. If I don't get that, I'm not gonna take a trade. Do not forget to like and subscribe as you are joining. Okay, look at that rejection. I don't like the rejection there. What's happening with Dow Jones? I don't like trading Dow Jones though. Let's see what's happening here. Just still holding that fair value gap. Do not forget to like and subscribe. I wanna do something. I don't know how it will look like. I wanna try it. Should I? Let me see. Let me try it and see how it will be like. I'm still looking for longs. The trade setup has not happened, so I'm not gonna force it. How do I do a dark screen? Let's see. Is this clear to you? I don't think this is clear to anyone. It's too dark for me. I don't think this is clear for anyone. I am gonna wait and be patient. Just gotta be patient. It's giving lower prices. You see why sometimes it's very important to wait for the closure to just not decide. If that creates a low, come back and reject again, I'll in mind to wait. I am gonna definitely wait. But to take a trade there, this range is just too small for me. So if I go inside the range for some sort, yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe for today, guys. I'm looking for confirmation to the upside. Still creating lower prices. Okay, nice move lower. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Created a high harnessing. Yeah, that's holding. That high is still holding. But as I said before, a trade like this, at first I was looking for shorts to long, but the fact that this range to this area is not giving one even once to one, I don't like it. So I said I will stay out. And that's what exactly I'm doing. So I am gonna look for longs. I am gonna be bullish. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Robert. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Yeah, man, stay with me. Let's see if we're gonna get a trade. And where are you from? Robel Lima. Where are you from? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Where are you from? Robel Lima. So I'm hoping that we're gonna get the price action that we want today. Ethiopia. Oh, are you in Ethiopia right now? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm still looking for shorts, long suppose. Oh, thank you so much, Lima. I hope you've already subscribed. Stick around, man. Let's see where we go together in on this live stream. Oh, come on, man. Do it. It is giving lower prices. And look, I'm not even gonna jump to them just because the market is giving lower prices. I'm just gonna sit and just watch. And if I have not to take not a trade, I won't take a trade. I won't take a trade. Just have to be patient. You sometimes have this mad, crazy price action. So that's what happened. Do not forget that we have partnered with as a live stream partner broker, Tickmill. Trade with Tickmill and get 30%. Trade with Tickmill and get 30% free when you join. Click the link in the description to start trading with Tickmill. Do not forget to do your due diligence as make sure that Tickmill is registered in your country fully and it meets all the required registrations. As for me, I'm happy with it. But however, you have to also make sure that you love it and that's what you want to trade with. Look at that move. You sometimes have to wait for this move to play out, eh? You just don't have to jump in everything. Because if we're to look where I want to end, I just want a full closure above. So it will be a sweep here, get higher price. If it closes above this side, then we want to start to look for long prices. So I think it makes sense for me to be patient and not trade anything inside the range. So I'm not going to trade anything inside the range. Look, I mainly focus on, so I do trade the AM session, I mean the PM session only, since I do work, and I mainly focus on the US indices, US30, S&P 500, Nasdaq. I trade any of the three that gives a clear direction, and I'm happy with its what do you call this? With its price action as we are watching. I think that's how I trade. Strategy, I just trade price action, man, mixing ICT support and resistance, and I really don't have any strategy per se. I'm just watching price action, but it's more like ICT. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's more like ICT, the one that I'm trading. And then I also do swing trading, for example. I also do swing trade, for example. Remember, this is on another account. Day trading is on another account. I do have an account that I swing trade on, and I am holding a good position on the swing trading part. I am holding a trade on you my English is got on USD CAD, and that's are purely based on technicals and fundamentals. I've looked at fundamental to get this beautiful trade. Really, I don't have. On normal, I don't have a take profit. Let me just remove the take profit because I trail my stop loss. So now we've got 10 already. One is to two, and I'm still looking for higher prices. I would love for the next 2 days to just continue, for the dollar to continue rallying. Then I'm going to trail my stop loss, then there, and then there to the next one. So for now, I think this has been the best trade for the past 2 months for me in terms of risk to reward, not in terms of monetary thing, but in terms of risk to reward. This has been the best trade that I've taken in a while because on the swing positioning has been horrible for the past 2 months. I've been on a drawdown, so I'm trying to recover from that drawdown. So this has been the best trade so far. But anyway, but for now, 7 p.m. South African time, we normally do swing put. Look at that. We normally do swing positioning, then half past. Then we start with day trading. Okay, something is setting up. I would have loved for this to close higher, but until I get a direct close and a decisive close above, I am not even gonna try to. I'm not even gonna try to take the trade as yet because I've not gotten a decisive close above. So that can close. The next one comes and close above, leaving that fair value gap. I will start to contemplate taking a trade on this fair value gap. Yeah, something like that, depending on where you want to target. My target would be that. So I will start to look for something like this, but I want a decisive close above. So I'm not going to take yet. Also, I'm waiting for the next 1 minute candle to see where it closes. If it closes above, this 1 minute will be a draw of liquidity for me. I mean, would be an area of interest to take a trade from, to look for longs. Not feeling well. You see now, if it closes inside, I'm not going to take a trade. The trade might happen, but I'm not going to take it for the fact that it wants to close inside. Just want to see a decisive close above. Since it's closing like this, I'm staying out. I'm not even going to say, oh, think, no, I'm not even going to think. Where is the next candle closing? Already, what I wanted to say has already happened, but I've not seen a clear, direct, bullish close candle. I'm going to second guess myself and I'm going to stick to staying out. You would be on this trade if you were looking for such a trade. But if that closes like that, closes bullish, definitely. Should I use this as a stop? I'll use that as a stop. Oh, it doesn't want to close bullish, eh? Totally doesn't want to close bullish. We're not getting a decisive bull close above, man. I am just gonna be patient. Hmm. Okay, let me think. Okay, I'm gonna have my limit set now. Okay, my limit is set. Just wanna quickly set my target. Oh shucks, I'm already in the trade. Sorry, I'm already in a trade. I didn't see that. Okay. I'm already in a trade. Oh, come on, man. That was quick. On a trade already? Okay. So far, we're looking good on the trade. Oh, come on. Why does it do this to me every day? Okay, lock that. Ah, shucks. Hey, man, trading alone. Trust me, it's a mission. Let me look this. Let me look this. Okay. I'm waiting for this 1 minute closure. If that 1 minute closes above, I'm gonna if let me see where this 1 minute close and then I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. Just wanna see how it closes. Where did I put the stop loss? I think I've set these things wrong. Oh shit. Oh, I've set it properly. Okay. So if the next one closes above, stop loss will be at break even. Oh, come on, really now? Really now? Do you really want me to do this? Something is not looking good here. Came back all the way to my break-even point. Okay. Oh, how can I do this profile, man? I think this is better. Yeah, I have not moved my stop loss as yet, remember? But I love this break-even. I love that fair value gap. I'll just consider marking it so that I'm aware of this 1 minute fair value gap. So if you trade up, if you come trade above this high, oh, close above it. If it close above that high, I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. 1 minute closure above that high, stop loss at break even. Something is wrong there. Okay, does it want to close above? Still reacting lower. I said I wanted to see a close above this. If we close above it, definitely. Okay, we have closed above. Should I move my stop loss to break even? Let's think. Let's think. Let's wait a bit. Yeah, stop loss at break even. Stop loss at break even. Okay, rallying close to 1:2. Should say good move so far. If that leaves the 1 minute fair value gap, I'm gonna secure 1:1 and allow the trade to play it off. By the way, my take profit, I don't know why I did that. I think my take profit should be 1:2. Okay. Yeah. Stop loss at break even. We are running risk free now. Ooh, look at that candle. Wow. X. Okay, took a break even. Fuck. Was almost a one. Like I was few points away from a 1:2. Look at that. Look at that miss of my take profit. Oh shucks, what's happening in the market? Oh, did I forget anything? Oh, I took a break even, guys. What's happening? Did I forget anything in the market? Let me see. Is there FOMs? What did I forget? Oh, okay. Okay. There was an FOMC press conference right now. Oh, shucks. How did I forget this? Oh, shucks. So there was a FOMC interest rate decision, which kept the interest rate the same. Then immediately afterwards, there was FOMC statements and press conference. So that's what it was. If I remember, I would have killed the trade. Oh, shucks. Okay. Yeah. Lucky enough, I took a break even, ladies and gentlemen. Today it was a break even. And honestly, I didn't know that. I forgot to check if there was a FOMC. And I remember that this week it was a measure day for the dollar. And there is FOMC. I was wondering what's happening here. Okay. Took a break even. Let's see what we're looking to do and see if we're gonna get another trade. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. This was, ooh, look at that. Okay, I was a bull, man. I'm not gonna look for shorts. That move was funny. And I was about to secure 1:1, by the way. I was just waiting for if that by any chance closed above, I would have moved from a one to secure 1:1. But that was ridiculous. Oh, this was funny. Let's see. Can the 5 minutes give me a re-entry here? Already gotten the 5 minutes invasion. What's happening? Let me see. I see something. Just out of curiosity. We did not even reach where my take profit was here. We did not even reach it. And we're entirely rejecting. So but I don't like trading blind, eh? I feel like today I traded blind. Took a break even today. I don't like trading blind, but today I traded blind. Oh, that was funny. Okay, let me wait out and see what's gonna happen. I have no move. I have no trade. I have no move at this point. That's a lower low. Still not creating a lower low, but anyway, it's fine. I am just gonna share this on our group with my friend. This swing positioning, by the way. And we're still gonna see a lot of bulls to the dollar as there is possibility of not getting rate cards. So what the hell am I doing? It's funny. This trading blind was funny. Literally forgot that there is FOMC today. Came back to that low again. Let's see all the way traded below. I am gonna still attempt to go long again. There is an SMT here, but I'm gonna go long. I'll explain how I wanna long it. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. I sometimes coming in on the market, you're late, you just jump on the market without really remembering that there could be news. It's very dangerous. So I just want this to come create a lower low, create a lower low, and then break, perhaps, and then start looking for a trade. But for now, I'm just gonna be watching it. There's nothing like I will trade there. Do do do. That was funny though. Oh man, look at how I missed my take profit. Come create a lower low here. Then as you break again, I'll look for longs. I am still bullish, I think. That was funny. What I did today was stupid, eh? What am I gonna get here? I don't think I wanna trade this. Just wanna see a good sign of reversal. Come create a lower low. So I think for me, create a lower low, break up again, then look for a trade. Because if it doesn't do create a lower low, break up again, perhaps I was gonna look for longs as we break up again here and then stop loss below. Even though perhaps let's say you take the longs here, just left that fair value gap, and I don't know, but something like this. Just gonna watch and see what it wants to do. Remember, we still have the previous daily high as another target that we could look going into. It just loves when the market does this, come back, create a lower low, break above, use that lower low as a form of structure for me to look for longs. Because if it does this straight out, I honestly do not have a structure. This can be a structure for me to say, I'm gonna remove this. This can be a structure for me to say that will be my break-even point if you trade above that. But for now, I honestly don't have a structure. Remember, we went long here, we got that move, failed to take profit, came all the way down, taken that, leave that as an SMT, and then we are just inside here. So now, if this can say create a lower low on that fair value gap, fill that fair value gap, break above, and then on a retest of the fair value gap, I'll start to look for longer prices. That would be more clear for me to look for longer prices. I already went long the first time. The trade didn't go as planned. Okay, the trade gave a 1 is to 1.9. My target was a 1 is to 2, and it immediately fell down. So that was funny. That was funny. Okay, let me remove this. Oh, shucks. Created a lower low. Oh, shucks. I always said I will keep the first trade that I took. It was a break even. How do I mark it as a break even? So this is the first trade that I took today, which was a break even. The first trade I took was a break even. Created lower low, come take out that high, and then we can start talking now. Take out this high, close above the high, and look for higher prices. Now we'll be talking. Not feeling well. I'm afraid. My aim is to get prices like this, man. So the prices look for tonight, to be honest, in terms of looking at technicals. No, I mean in terms of looking at fundamentals, unless we get an invasion of this 15 minutes, then I'll look for lower prices. Unless the next 15 minutes come and close below, I will look to come back to the previous daily low. But for now, I am still bullish. We are still in that 115 minutes fair value gap. So I have nothing to worry about, to be honest. Let's see what's happening here. Lower low. Keep telling lower low. And I retry the same entry. Oh no, it's gone. It's going lower. Okay. Sweep that. Let me remove this. We are trading. You, as I was trying to explain this, in terms of macro, in terms of economics, looking at the fact that the Fed didn't cut rates today, and that means there might be a delay, or we might not get US rate cuts at all. We are likely going to get lower prices. Does that make me look say, okay, between this low, starts looking for short? I have no bias anymore for the day to start looking for a trade like this. Maybe, but my measure point here is to get an invasion of this 5 minutes. If this 5 minutes, we have eight, I'm gonna wait for the 8 minutes closure. If this 5 minute closes like this, trust me, definitely I'm gonna look for a trade amongst around that area. If not, and then there's nothing for me to look at. Yeah. If it invades this 5 minutes, definitely I'm gonna look for this trade. Look at the 5 minutes how clean that is. I'm gonna look for such a trade. So I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for the next 8 minutes to close to decide what to do. I think I'm not gonna take a trade until top of the hour. And then I explain what I'm looking for. Let's watch and see. Okay. I think I've explained. And this you'll get a beautiful trade if you short here. Yes, it is momentum lower, but until I get an invasion of that five, I am not gonna take a trade. So now I'm just watching, guys. We're gonna watch the market for the until 9 o'clock.
Oh, nagkaroon na po
Buy or sell? I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. I don't even have a bias, but that's not a way to do it. You can't just say buy or sell. We all just do your own analysis. What do you mean buy or sell? Yeah, I think do the analysis. What do you think? Okay, what do you think? I am neutral. I'm not looking for buy. I'm not looking for a sell. I've already explained that I'm waiting for. Oh, come on. I'm waiting for invasion of this 5 minutes for 15 minutes for value gap. So I'm not gonna take any trade until top of the hour. So if the top of the hour finishes and we are ranging here, perhaps I'll decide on what to do next. But for now, I'm not gonna trade for the next 5 minutes. I'm just still waiting for my buyers to happen. I hope I answered you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But buy or sell, that's not a way to do it, man. You just have to know what you think and what you have in mind. Then we can discuss it together. Okay. So now, as I explained earlier, we look like we're getting the invasion of this 5 minutes, 15 minutes for value gap, and we got it with very great momentum. I'll remove this for now. We got it. Look at that. Unless we take out this previous daily low, then definitely I'm gonna look for long prices. Yo. Okay. I will look for long prices. We have tapped where I wanted to tap. SMT has happened 2 minutes before the closure of the 15 minutes. I am gonna still look for longs. Look at that. There is an SMT. So for those that started the live with me, they have seen that my draw of liquidity was this previous daily, was this previously daily fair value gap. It was this previous fair value gap that it tapped into. And I said that was my draw of liquidity this week. Since last week we left that fair value gap here. That was a draw of my liquidity. And there's a lot of things that I can explain in terms of macroeconomics for why the market's reacting the way it's reacting. And also look at that. We've taken the previous daily high. We are already tapping on this 4-hour fair value gap. I'm going to start to look for long prices. This was a very strong bearish move. But even if I were to look at the technicals for shorts here, the only technical for short that I would have gotten is this high here. Other than that, there is no technical for shorts, and it did not happen. We did not retrace with this one to come back here. We just kept on going, and we're still keeping on going. So we just keep on going. Does it not seem to be surprising? So while it's still going, I'll explain. Should I explain? Yes, let me explain. Okay. So while waiting for the market to do what it wants, I will explain something very important. Something very important. Oh, this price action was crazy. I'm going to start to look for longs though. This price action was crazy. I'm going to look for longs, come back to this area, look for shorts again. But anyway, let me explain this while waiting for the price action to play out. So, okay. Did I even open my H fund now? I'm going to open something very important here. And I'm going to explain this. And I think maybe it will make sense why the market is pricing lower. And if we're to look at other trades that I have, it might get a continuation to the upside still. So, I am going to explain why Nasdaq, the reaction of S&P 500 or US indices, the way they have reacted tonight. Even though I didn't listen to the press conference, I think that was stupid about me. I didn't listen to the press conference. Perhaps if I did, I would have waited definitely for this. But either way, I wouldn't have not gotten it. So I will come to this. Oh, shucks. Okay, let's get into it. Today there was FOMC, correct? So since today there was FOMC, there's the reason why the market is reacting lower and just continuation to go to the downside. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so today there was FOMC, and the FOMC has turned everything upside down. We are starting to see more bearishness coming through to the market. So, so FOMC, what does it mean? I didn't listen to the press conference, but for FOMC, there was interest rate decisions. We're gonna get to that. So interest rate decision that they stuck with, they kept interest rate the same at 4.25%. Okay, the forecast was lowering of interest rate. Whoever had this thing expected this, but no. Yeah, the forecast. Something doesn't make sense. Hold on. Yeah, they kept the interest rate the same. The forecast was 4.5. They kept it at 4.5. Yeah, the forecast was 4.5. So I think there's a mistake here, but I'll correct it. So forecast was 4.5, and we held at 4.5 in terms of interest rate. We didn't get the lower interest rate. However, due to the interest rate projections, in this case, the next projection is the fourth quarter of 2025. And the only clear thing that we see in these projections, it's the fact that the US, we're expecting a 4.0 by the end of the year, which means we're expecting a no decrease in interest rate. We're expecting 1 basis point cut by 0.5%. But that might not happen. Because if you look at today's decision, and if I listen to the FOMC, I would have told you, but definitely what the market right now has just told me by mere looking at the decision of keeping it the same, and we see uh what is this? We see Nasdaq, the price action of Nasdaq, it just kept on going lower, kept on going lower, kept on going lower. And if we look at the dollar index gain strength, so that told me that the market has priced in the fact that we might not get rate cuts, and that's very bearish for stocks. So for those that know, it's very bullish for the currency itself, but very bearish for stocks. Hence, with the FOMC decision, uh, we saw this move to the downside. Even though when you look at the 1 hour time frame with 1 minute time frame, I think it's too much. Let's go to 5 minutes. Let's go to 4 hour time frame. In fact, look at that. Immediately after the decision, we saw that move. Look at that. Kept higher, all went down. We all went down. Look at that decision. So it's telling us that the price action right now, or the market, it's already pricing in possibility of not getting rate cuts this year. And if we're not going to get rate cuts, we're going to see indices coming back perhaps to retest these resistant areas, because whatever is happening here, it's not something that I want to look for longs on. So we're gonna come back maybe perhaps to this resistant areas where S&P 500 also might be coming into the support areas. Dow Jones already is reacting there. I'm contemplating of buying Dow Jones right now. Oh yes, I should buy. Oh yes, for long term. Okay, okay. I have money on my ETF. I'm thinking of buying an ETF. Let me see. I'm gonna buy an ETF. Sorry. Indices, funds, US30. Okay, let me do this. Search. I'm just gonna look for an ETF to buy, ETF that trades Dow Jones. Then tomorrow morning, I'm looking to buy that Cetrix. We have a Nasdaq one. We have a US30 one. We don't seem to have it. Okay. Cetrix 40 we don't have here. Since we don't have, I think I'm gonna buy directly. I'm gonna look to buy here. I'm gonna look to buy this. I'm gonna look to buy this. I'm looking to buy that. But anyway, so yeah. So basically, sorry, I was just thinking. So basically, with this moves, it's telling us the price action or the market is pricing for a non-rate cut. Yeah, for a non-rate cut, yeah. And I am gonna continue being bullish for this indices. However, I personally know there is possibility for non-rate cuts this year. So I will take note of that. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to speak about, the reaction that the market has pressed in for non-rate cuts this year. I wish I would have listened to the FOMC. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't listen to the FOMC. So that's why I missed if Paul sound dovish or hawkish. But other than that, I'm convinced by the price section of the market that he sounded like we might not get rate cuts. And if we don't get rate cuts, we are if we don't get rate cuts, the market might start getting lower prices for Nasdaq before we continue going up, because it was not ready for that. But other than that, that was what I was talking about, the reaction, the post reaction after interest rate decision and FOMC. So yeah, back to day trading. Back to day trading. I'm gonna look for longs. I'm starting to look for longs here. Yeah, the market has done exactly what I wanted. Starting to look for longs. I'm gonna look for longs here. Remember to like and subscribe. Remember the reason? We are inside the 4 hour fair value gap. Inside the 4 hour fair value gap that I said I want to see the reaction on it. Also, we are inside a daily fair value gap that was my draw of liquidity. So we have already fulfilled those things now. So I am going to look for higher prices. Though we could reject them, I'm going to look for higher prices. Maybe until this high is here. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to mark that again as a 5 minutes fair value gap here. That the market might be coming to. Um, yeah, I'm going to look for longs. I'm going to look for longs coming back to that high. Just wanting to see if we're going to start trading inside this range to look for an upside move. Okay, there we go. Just want to see close above. If that closes, the next 1 minute come and close above here. And then I'm going to start to price in for a long position. But if that doesn't happen, then I'm not going to take it. Remember the first trade, I've already taken a break even. And the market might be coming into that 5 minutes fair value gap, 15 minutes fair value gap. Let's see. So we just swept that low. Could we come all the way up to that high, to the daily high? I doubt. We might come back to that 5 minutes fair value gap here. And within that, that's where the invasion of this 50 minutes happened. So we could look for a move like this, for a move like that. So I could go long here. As we come back, as we go to this 5 minutes fair value gap, I start moving my stop loss very tightly because already. But until I get a fair value gap, I'm not going to take a trade. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, shucks. Okay. Let me quickly do something, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to do this to you. I, So, oh, come on, man. I've been off. So this is the trade that I'm not happy with. It's a C. I contemplated taking the trade a lot of times, checked around, tried to convince myself to take it, and I've taken it, but I'm not happy with it. You know, when you take a trade and you're happy with it, but this is the trade that I'm not happy with it. There's no recovering from this trade. If I could have waited for, my plan was wait for a full second confirmation, something like that. But I decided not to do that. Ask me why, I don't know. Yeah, this trade is not good, man. But anyway, let me stick to my poison. I'll be right back, guys. So personally, I don't think the trade will survive. That's my personal point of view. Right. I've never taken a trade in a while and feel the way I'm feeling. Shucks. That's a terrible trade, man. That's a terrible trade. Oh, how away, brother? How are you, man? It's been a while. What's up? Hey, man. I've just taken a stupid trade. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've just taken a stupid trade, brother, today. You know, when you take a trade and be like, flip, why did I take this? That's how I'm feeling. This trade was unnecessary. I'm going to catch a reversal, but I'm not happy with my execution in this trade. Immediately I entered, I knew that I messed up. So my plan at the beginning was just to wait for confirmation again, to just break about, to have these two break of structures to the upside, to confirm that we are recovering from the FOMC meeting decisions because to be true, the FOMC we didn't get rate cuts, and Powell, based on my understanding, I didn't even watch the press conference, but looking at the price section immediately after FOMC, You got that move. It's telling you that the market is pricing in for a non-rate cut this year or a single rate cut. The reason why I wanted to look for longs, it's because we have taken the previous daily high, previous daily low. We have put, so I wanted to break above, leave a fair value gap, enter. But as we retrace lower, the only one with a fair value gap was US30. However, I doubted this fair value gap to hold or this low to hold for that matter, given that I didn't get this decisive moves to the upside and also it's inside this 5 minutes fair value gap. I was doubting it, but another thing convinced me to enter the trade. So this is one of those trades where I entered and be like, um, I'm not happy with the trade, but I'm good, man. How have you been? This is one of those trades that I have no hope that this trade will work out. If it works out, the price action will work out, but my execution on this, I don't like it. I am beating myself to this trade. And remember earlier on, if you were to go back and watch the earlier trade, I was excited. Even though I took a break even, the market gave us a 1:1.9, if I'm not mistaken. 1:1.9 RR. But because it's FOMC, before it hit our take profits, it reversed all the way down to our break even point. Did I regret that? I was even excited about the trade because the trade logically it makes sense. I don't know if I make sense. The trade logically it made sense. Thank you, brother. Don't forget to like and subscribe as you're coming through, brothers. So yeah, not happy with today's execution on the second trade. First trade break even. Second trade, pop execution. I'm also good, man. Besides this pop execution today, I'm feeling okay. Possible. Possible, but I don't like it. That's the thing. Possible, but I don't like it. I'm gonna stick to it, but I don't like it. Even look, if I have to cut this trade short, I might do that. Okay. If that comes and take out that high, perhaps that reversal might work. But I mean, back to break-even point. If that close and leave this fair value gap here, it would be nicer if it takes out that high, leave that fair value gap. Perhaps the reversal will be possible now. But I'm just thinking, man. Right now, if it closes above this high here, leaving that fair value gap, that will be, I can reduce my risk to put my stop loss there. But let's see. Let's see, man. If it comes back, immediately weeks come back to week that high, I am gonna definitely move my stop loss to break even. Or just cut it off now at break even. It's one of those things where you decide, what should I do? It's one of those things where you decide, what should I do? The market gave you an opportunity to cut the trade off, but hopes. But hopes will be like, the market structure made sense. It could work out. And you don't go out. And then the market does this and say, brother, I was lenient with you. You decided not to close off. It happens, man. We are inside that fair value gap. If that fair value gap holds and we flip that fair value gap and move to the upside, definitely the trade will work out. But for now, it's just to watch and see, man. Kisinya muik aleleke. I tasted poison with my tongue. What I did today. To be fair, I'm tempted to cut this trade short, but I just feel like I'm already in. Why not die? Why not die? Die on it. Why not die holding? But let's see, man. See what quarter past has for us. Quarter to 10, what has for us? Look at that. Definitely rejection. Same time, no question asked about it. Definite rejection there. So yeah, man. Let me see. None of these went to take out that low. Okay, let's see. Are we holding this for a value gap? Yeah. Look at that. If caps back, take out the low. Let me see what our friend is doing here. Come on, man. Give me higher prices. That's possible, brother. Hmm. Let me see something. It's good. Yeah. I know. Come on, show the above is high, man. Are you gonna tease me like this? Okay. Back to break even. I don't like how I'm feeling about this trade. If it comes back to break even again, I'm gonna close it off. I don't like how I'm feeling about the trade. It has given me a plenty opportunity to go out. I decided not to go out. So now, if it gives me that now opportunity to break even, I'm just gonna call it a day because I don't like how the price action is. Come back, come back. I don't know why I'm not closing it off. And it's one of those trades where I just I hate feeling how I'm feeling when I trade. I think if I had a, I'll say something, but people will kill me. But I'll say it either way. If you know what, this is a point where if I had a monitor, is it called a monitor? If I had a heart rate monitor, you realize that I'm not settled with how I took the trade. So now you're realizing that, oh shucks, market is giving me a lot of break-even moment trades where I will have went out and just save myself from how I'm feeling. I'm not convinced, not happy. Market gave me three opportunities to go out on break-even, but I decided not to. Right. And my height is a bit shaky. I'm not happy with it. So I'm just gonna tell you the honest feeling. I got two opportunities to jump out and I didn't jump out. And this is unsettling to me. I love taking a trade that I'm happy with and it's very settling to me. So this trade is not, I can, I feel terrible. Come back to, if it goes back to break even, I jump out. Come on, give me higher prices, man. It doesn't seem to want to give me higher prices. This is very unsettling, man. I hate trading like this. And I will give you my honest opinion. I'll give you my honest opinion. That's a bub trade. No two ways about it. One thing about me, once you take a trade and feel the way I'm feeling, it's not a good trade. Look at that. It's not even holding up. Flip. Okay. I'm ready to call it off. Just want to see what's going to happen. I'm ready to call it off. Like, honestly, I'm ready to call this trade off. Come back. If it dare comes back higher, I'm going to close this trade off. I'm not going to be ready taking a loss here. I'm not going to be happy with myself taking a loss here. I'll be brutally honest. Okay. My trade is not going to hold. Okay. Fuck. I'm going to close it off with a small loss here. I'm going to hold on to this. Yeah. It's more like a break even. Look at that. Now it's at a break even point. Yeah. Okay, guys. I just took 0.2 loss, and I think I'm happy with that. I didn't have the heart and the hunger to hold on to this trade. So it's a slight break even point today. And where am I standing in terms of trades today? I will tell you. I will tell you. For today, I'm only down. Am I down in it? I'm thinking today I'm on break even. Yeah, today I'm on break even. Today I'm on break even. Yeah, today I'm on break even. Look at that, still dipping. So earlier on, the break even, the earlier break even was just a slight profit, but it's more like a break even. Also, this one is a slight loss, but more like a break even because I couldn't take it. Now I'm happy with myself. This is the point where you say, I fucked up the trade. Uh, man, I don't like feeling the way I'm feeling when I trade. This trade made me feel somehow, so I'm happy with that. I'll show you the first trade. The first trade, I was out on break even, missed my take profit by a few points, came back all the way. Now I'm trying to long this. I don't think it's longable. Wrong move at the wrong time. I was not convinced. So I'm happy that I jumped out before I take a very huge loss. So for the day, it's a break even day. Okay, understood. Other than that, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming in to like and subscribe. If once we get to 100 subscribers, we will start to put a setting where before you comment, you will subscribe. Yeah, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been one of those days, eh? Forgot that there was FOMC, but good trade, good management. I'm not happy with the last trade. Other than that, I love you all, man. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And this was, as I always say, this is prayer. And this was the Ahora Fumo Trading Show, trading the closing bell. Thank you so much for joining me. If this trade works out, good for you. But if not, we took two break events for the day. I'm not complaining at all. Not complaining at all. The first one close to our take profit, but because FOMC, it's FOMC, we couldn't get the full take profit. Other than that, thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. I love you all. Peace.